So here we have a client in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, and they were hearing a buzzing in the ceiling. Let's see if we can hear. So we see how soft that drywall is. I mean, I could put my finger right through that if I really wanted to. But it sounds like crinkling or maybe even rustling or chewing, like you were crumpling up some paper right above it. So this is the ceiling here, and we even saw some discoloration there on right where this yellow jacket nest is going to be. So I have a B&G aerosol applicating device here, and we're using Pyrocide 100. I'm sorry, it's actually Pyrocide 1000 is the product that we're applying. So I just am able to poke right through that because, again, that drywall is so thin. All that's holding that together is just the paint. So we're just going to apply this aerosol into there because the nest, we have to assume, is right above that. That's why that area is so soft and so wet. And one nice thing about using the aerosol, the Pyrocide 1000, is that, I mean, it's such a quick killing chemical that these yellow jackets are not flying out of there. They're dying almost immediately, which is nice, especially when you're in close quarters with stinging insects. So I'm just going to use my paint tool here, and we're going to remove some of the paint so we can get more of the product into the nest there. And you can see some of the dead ones are going to be falling out here. And I always put a drop cloth down because the big thing too, besides just removing the nest and doing a good treatment, is we want to make sure that we're cleaning up for our clients as well. So yeah, we're just applying that chemical in there. And what's really nice too, besides that quick kill action, is that chemical permeates that entire void there, because what's above that drywall is just some insulation, some of that batted fiberglass insulation with a paper backing. So a lot of times they'll make their nest like they did here, with the nest will be on top of the paper backing, in between the paper backing of the insulation and the drywall ceiling itself. And you can see I'm just peeling the paint back, and we'll have a close-up here in a second of what the actual nest looked like. But the reason we don't have a bunch of yellow jackets flying out of there right now at us is because that product that we use kills them immediately, almost immediately. I mean, within seconds, which again is very important when you're dealing in a confined space like this. So this is on the second floor of their home. Above this, actually right behind me, there is a dormer window. So they were coming into the corner where the dormer roof meets the main roof, and they decided to bank their nest right above the drywall there. So we got it pretty good and treated, and you can tell when you're complete, because initially when you apply the product, that whole nest just comes alive. We can see the nest here. But when you initially apply that product, then the whole nest will come alive. You'll hear this loud buzzing, and then within a minute or so, it'll really start quieting down. These are just the dead yellow jackets that are falling out of the nest above, and you can see our drop cloth there. And we can see the paper of the nest poking through the drywall. And what we'll do is we'll just open up that wall or that ceiling just a little bit, make it look a little prettier, and then we're just going to tape everything off. So we'll make it into a nice little square so that whoever comes to replace the drywall, or patch it, I should say, is going to have a pretty simple go of it. And we can see the brood cells there, which are the little white spots. There's our B&G machine, which provides us with the aerosol product. Yep, another job well done. And here's the aftermath here. So this is the drop cloth directly underneath the nest. We removed everything. There's most of the brood cell nest, which is the white stuff. There's a bunch of dead yellow jackets. There's also some old nesting up there. And then we obviously tape it up so that nothing new can come down through there. And then inevitably, there's always going to be some yellow jackets that do come out of that opening, and they're always going to go right towards the window there. So we can see there's the main nest. All that white dots there are all the new ones that we're going to hatch here the next week or so. And I should say too, so this is in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, in the middle of August, which is, kind of our peak well, coming into our peak yellow jacket and hornet season. So if you have a yellow jacket or a hornet issue and you live in southeastern Pennsylvania, Prudential Pest Solutions can help. We are the yellow jacket and hornet experts. So give us a call,